24th of April 2024, we've got the best news for the South African cannabis community, and in fact the whole world, as judgment has been handed down in the Labour Court of Appeal. And I'm so excited I can't even find my words. Bernie Enever versus Barlow World, we've won the case. So this is a huge thing for everybody, for every single employee who has ever signed an employment contract in South Africa. This is the best news today. You know, in April 2020, our dear Bernie was fired from Barlow World, where she held an administrative position. And she came straight to us, and I remember Jules and I saying to her, you've got to go straight to Schindler's. And so she went to Schindler's, and they've helped her every single step of the way. And advocate Malcolm Lennox represented her. And you know, we were very disappointed in the first round in the Labour Court. We lost, but we knew that we had a solid case. And so we took it to the Labour Court of Appeal. It was heard in front of a very distinguished bench last year on the 7th of November, and we've been waiting for this judgment because in just a few weeks' time it would be 6 months that we've been waiting. And then when I saw the message come through from Bernie this morning, I just knew that this had to be good news. And to quote Bernie, she says, you know, there's a bigger thing at play here, and this is a plant looking after us, because we've always known that we've been right. And this is one of the arms of our strategic litigation here at Fields of Green for All. And we've just got to chip away at this slowly. And we always know that judgments like this are absolutely amazing for our cause, because there it is in black and white. No company can ever fire you without proving impairment. Now we can look at the tests that are done in these workplaces. Now we can bring those tests into the 21st century. We know that there's saliva tests that will detect whether you've smoked cannabis within the last 2 hours. We know that these have been available for a while. So all of this is just coming to fruition. Science, human rights, harm reduction, and drug policy reform will champion in all of this. We've always said that we have to have the evidence heard between a court of law. So while the president still drags his feet about signing the bill, let's just celebrate today. Let's celebrate how brave our dear Bernie Enever has been over the last 4 years. Let's celebrate Schindler's attorneys for supporting her so amazingly, starting out with Paul Michael Keichel and then ending up with Pierre van der Merwe and the amazing Malcolm Lennox. And I'll just end off this little bit of good news with a quote from Paul Michael that he sent to me this morning, and a little word of warning, because Barlow World do have 30 days in which to appeal this judgment, but it means they will have to appeal this judgment to the Constitutional Court. And when Paul Michael was warning me of this, he said the following: Barlow World might try to take this to the Con Court, but I think they've been inviting a smackdown with a costs order. This is a solid judgment. So Fields of Green for All will be publishing a blog to which we will attach the judgment. It is in the public domain now. So I'm very pleased to be able to bring you some of this really good news from the Fields of Green for All office today.